Hey guys, Ryan back here at Ground Control, here with Byron again, still working on the butterfly. And the last time we showed when we established the underhook doing a basic underhook sweep, similar to the solo drill that we did in a prior video. Now we're gonna do the same motion, but when the person beats us to the underhook. So as I'm coming to engage, Byron beats me to the punch. And he's able to establish the underhook on me and keep it nice and tight so that I can't pummel in. So instead, what I like to do is I like to take my hand over top and I'm gonna grab at his belt in between his tailbone or the center of his lower back and his hip. Right in between is where I like to establish my grip. Just wrapping my fingers over, getting a good grip. From here, I'm gonna let my butt come in. I'm gonna scoop my butt towards my heels. And now I'm gonna start pulling onto his belt. And at the same time, with my flexed foot, I'm gonna pull that towards me to start controlling his center of gravity, pulling his hips and his weight in my direction. Once I do that, almost at the same time, I remove my post and attack the wrist the same way that we did before. So as I go to pull, I'm gonna relieve my post, punch in, elbow goes towards the inside. Now my foot inverts. I'm gonna pull his hips and now do a big extension with my inside leg that's still making contact with the mat. Pushing off of my foot, driving him right over. At this point, my knee has already made contact. I make sure I have good lateral compression with my knees. Now I wipe her down towards the mat and go to a skydive position so I have base points in case the guy tries to reverse. We'll go one more time with it. So Byron beats me to the punch. I'm gonna go ahead, rather than trying to get an underhook here, I'm gonna come and establish belt control. So as I grab his belt, I'm gonna scoop myself towards him and pull his hips towards me. At the same time, I'm removing my post and attacking at his wrist. Once we go to break the base, I'm gonna start lifting his hips. I'm trying to take his shoulder that doesn't have control of his arm down towards the floor. That's the direction when I push off my foot that I'm trying to take him. I'm not trying to flip him straight over at his hips. I'm trying to pull him right over this shoulder. He has no base point there. From here, I continue to walk my foot. My knee makes contact with the mat. Now I wipe her and base out. Good skydive position to avoid being reversed. That's a variation of the butterfly sweep when we lose the underhook and establish belt control.